Well, very good early morning to everybody this morning. My voice is still waking up. It's a little weak because I was at the football game this past weekend and did a lot of screaming, so pardon my voice today. But anyway, the sun's just coming up this morning. We're getting an early start because I have scheduled my day packed full. I've got several deliveries. I've got wood going out today and I've got wood coming in. So I got one cord delivery this morning, and then I got another customer that's getting 3 cords today, and I got a call from my tree service, and they're going to have some oak and some locust for me. So in between the deliveries and being here in the yard loading the trailer, we're going to be swinging near where the tree service jobs are, picking up some wood and hauling it back into the yard. So it's a packed day. Stick around, come along with us. All right, so I got the trailer backed up here. There's a face cord of ash and a face cord of oak right here next to each other. So I'm gonna load both of those. Then we're gonna pull the trailer around to a different row, and we're gonna grab a face cord of maple, and that'll round out the first cord for the first delivery this morning. Now this is the part that takes the longest. This is what's gonna tie up my day, is hand loading all these loads. Gotta load a cord for this load, a cord and a half for the next, and then a cord and a half again for my 3 cord delivery this afternoon. So I have enlisted the help of Valerie. I'm gonna have her over here helping me load, and I may even get the skid loader out, and since I'm gonna have an extra set of hands here so that I don't have to jump in and out of the skid loader so much, and see if we can knock some of these piles into the bucket, or maybe even use the grapple to grab some of it. I know there's still gonna be some hand loading, but we may take some of the bulk of it away. So we'll try that out today too. So Valerie will be joining us here in a little while. Let's get this loaded. All right, that's a 1 cord load. Ash, oak, and maple. We're heading up the road for the first delivery of the day. Well, we're back from the first delivery, and she actually ordered another cord to be delivered at a later date because the schedule's full today. We will deliver that to her probably next week. So the woods is just about accounted for, what I have to sell this year. So you see my beautiful wife Valerie walking up here behind me. She has arrived to help me load the trailer. It's 8:30 in the morning. The first delivery's already done. I think my mom's even gonna walk down and start hand tossing some wood. So I might just kind of scrap the skid loader idea for today as far as trying to load it and knock the pile over into the bucket. The yard's still pretty wet from the morning dew, so I don't want to tear up the yard too bad if I don't have to, and I think 3 hands helping me out are gonna make things go a lot quicker. So we'll get the trailer backed up here, and we've got a cord and a half of wood to load right now. Val's already started chucking wood, so she says we got to get moving. She bought me a brand new pair of gloves to use because all my gloves had holes in them. So she brought me a brand new pair of gloves today. Gonna break these in. My mom just showed up. Hey mama, say hi. She's gonna start tossing some wood. Let's get to work. Wow, that was quick. Raise your hands, give Valerie a hand, give my mom a hand. 13 minutes flat to load a 1.5 cords. That's all it took, was 13 minutes. I personally only had to toss a little over 2 face cords. So that means that they tossed about 2.5 face cords between the two of them. So 4.5 face cords are loaded on the trailer. You can see we're mounted up high and we're off to this delivery. So I'm delivering to a farm this morning, first time. This is the gentleman that ordered 6 full cord. I'll be delivering 3 today and 3 at the end of the week. But it looks like I'm just gonna be dumping there on the ground in a pile. The weeds have grown up a little bit, so he's got the farm tractor out and he's mowing it down for me. So I'm assuming that's exactly where we'll be dumping. So we're backed in right here where he just got done mowing. Told me to back up here tight to this. It looks like he has aspirations of having somebody paying a young boy to stack all this wood. That's the wood he's got left over from last year. Says he burns about 10 cord a year, but we're gonna start dumping here, and as we bring the loads in, we're just gonna keep walking out the pile. Basically, probably end up about where the truck's sitting. So let's get this dumped and get back on the road. So there it is, the last load of the day. My mom and Val both helped me out, made very quick work of this. I thought that this day was going to be long into the afternoon by the time I got it all done. But extra hands make for light work. This is another 1.5 cords going back to the farm that you just saw us dump at. And I want to thank my mom and Val for being here today. Another cameo appearance. They haven't been on a lot of videos lately, but here they are. The weather's cooling down, so hopefully we'll see more of them here soon. So we're going to get on the road. Thank you, Val.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mama. We're going to get on the road and go get this dumped. All right, so all my customers are taken care of that were scheduled for delivery today, and right on cue, just as I was dumping that last load, I got a telephone call from the tree service wondering what time I would arrive, that they're just about ready for me. So the timing actually worked out great today. I was really concerned that everything was going to overlap and it was going to screw both of them up, but it looks like it's going to work out. We're heading down to the tree service job now, and I'll pick up when we get there. All right, so here we are on this job. They're still down there taking the main part of the tree down. They've got the tops all chipped up. Some of the branches, smaller branches, are put aside for me. They're taking the main stem part of the tree down now. That's all going to go with me. And just 2 houses up the street, the other crew just left, and they took down a locust tree. The logs are staged up there waiting for me. So this crew is going to load that crew's wood on the trailer. The other crew is on the way to a third job where I think I'm also going to get a few logs. So I'll walk you down here and show you what's going on. So they're taking down these 2 oak trees right here. Sawing off the, like I said, all the tops are gone and all that wood's coming with me. So once I start getting loaded, I'll pick it up and see how much we end up with here. All right, so here's the plan. We got all the big oak from this job. There's still some smaller stuff there that's good firewood size that I could take. But we've got this locust next door here that we still need to get. We're trying to do it all in one load because they need to get out of here. So while I'm here, we're gonna get all the big stuff, and then whatever room I have left, we'll pile some of the smaller stuff on. But if I get too full and can't handle anymore, at least the smaller stuff, they'll still be able to chip. So we're getting all the big stuff first, and then whatever room we have, we'll get some more. Well, we ended up with quite a big load there. It was either take a big load, oversized load, or come back for a second round and just get just a little bit. So I did go back to the first house and got a few more of the smaller limb pieces. Ended up leaving a few of them behind. They're just going to chip those up, but we definitely got the majority of the big stuff. Well, we got all the big stuff and a little bit of the smaller stuff. But it's a really good looking load of all oak and locust. That was the toughest I've ever had the trailer try to dump. It really struggled there, bogged down when I started lifting. But as you know, locust and oak are some pretty heavy wood, so. And it was a big load. But there it is. So we are coming up on the end of the month of September. So tomorrow night, you're seeing this video on Wednesday. Tomorrow night on Thursday, the last Thursday of the month, is going to be our monthly Thirsty Thursday live stream. So make sure you check that out. If you've never been there before, it's always a good time. We all get together and chat and talk and have a couple drinks, and I'm sure we're going to be talking about the Paul Bunyan show because it's just a couple weeks away, and a lot of us are really looking forward to that. It sounds like it's going to be a great time. So we'll be talking about the Paul Bunyan show amongst a bunch of other things, so please join us if you can, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we will talk to you next time. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go sit on the couch for a little while and relax. So have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you next time.